Hi, you guys. I just wanted to jump back on and share this that I found today while I was doing my Bible reading on my app. It's called Three Encouraging Truths to Remember When Life Gets Hard. So it says, choose faith over fear. What sort of man is this that even the winds and the sea obey him? We find that in Matthew 8:27. Think about the disciples hanging out with Jesus on a boat when a life-threatening storm erupts over the water. They're unprepared to face it and panicking, realizing they might die. The entire time this is happening, Jesus is sleeping peacefully. Instead of looking at Jesus' reaction to their situation, the disciples allowed their situation to dictate their reactions. After begging Jesus to do something, he calms the storm. But not before asking them, "Why are you afraid?" His gentle rebuke over their lack of faith wasn't because they didn't believe Jesus could save them from the storm, but because they struggled to believe he would see them through it. When we find ourselves in storms we can't control, how do we respond with faith? Here are three encouraging truths to remember. God has power over every storm. If the wind and waves don't concern him, then they shouldn't frighten you. You might not be able to change your situation, but you can choose to faithfully trust God in the middle of it. Fixing your eyes on Jesus leads to peace. Are you looking at the size of the storm or turning towards the one who can calm it? It's only by focusing on God, who knows every outcome, that you can navigate any situation with his wisdom and peace. Jesus is always in your boat. It's easy to focus on your fears when you can't control your future. But thankfully, Jesus knows your future, and he's always by your side. And he calls you to live by faith and not by sight. Whenever you find yourself overwhelmed by life, you always have two choices. You can focus on your circumstances or fix your eyes on Jesus. If you choose to look to Jesus above everything else, you'll begin to see that the storms you face are not nearly as powerful as the Savior choosing to walk through the storm alongside you. It's so good, and it's such a great reminder in nowadays. I see so much turmoil going on because of coronavirus and this COVID-19. When the fact of the matter comes down to, COVID-19 may look massive, it may look huge. We're looking at it going, oh my goodness, it's covering the entire world. So many thousands of people have it, blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness, and everybody's panicking and they're scared. We have to remember that our God is bigger. He is bigger than that storm that we are facing right now, and he will carry us through it. We just need to remember to turn to him, turn towards our faith in him, and just to continually praise and worship him because he is always good. I was reading Psalms 91. I've read it a few times. I keep reading it. I read it every day, and I'm proclaiming it over my family. And so I'll read it to you guys. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. Surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in the darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked, because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Such a good verse. And it's so uplifting and gives so much hope. Just remember, he is there for us. He isn't turning his back on us during this time. He is there. He is holding us up. He is loving us. And he will never abandon, leave us, or forsake us. It says, I want to say 1 Timothy. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I fall a little bit behind. But it says, he shall not give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of strength. Oh, here. I was reading it wrong, and I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for that. So 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 tells us, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So if you feel yourself quaking, if you feel yourself buying into the fear and the panic that's trying to be instilled upon us here across the world right now, just turn to the word, turn to the word, turn to the word. Keep reading it, keep reading it, keep reading it. Let it fill you up. Ask God, please empty me so I can be filled up more with you, just so that I can know your word and know that you have only good plans for me and that I have nothing to fear, because you, my God, you are always with me. He's so good. But I'm going to jump off. I love you all. God bless. Just remember, he has this. He's in control right now. And that's all we need to know. God bless.